Hi, how you doing? Justin here. The lick we're checking out today I call the Rock Sliding Octaves. Very versatile and cool lick. You can use it all over the place. So let's get to a close-up, check out how to play it. Okay, as the name of this lick suggests, we're using an octave shape. So we've got here two notes that are both the note C. We start with our first finger in the 5th fret of the thinner string, and we have our little finger in the 8th fret of the thinner string. These two notes are both C and they're an octave apart. Now the idea of the lick is that we play the lower note, the higher note, and then the lower note, and slide to another note. Now the actual lick I showed you there, well, what I'm going to show you is using the A minor pentatonic, but a really good thing is just to get used to the pattern first. And you can do that by just using the octave shape between the C and the D. So you play the lower, higher, lower, slide, high, low, slide, high. You don't hold the pattern down the whole time. You kind of slide. When I'm putting the little finger down, my first finger is just lifting up, not like lifting off the guitar, and not even leaving the string. In fact, it just releases the pressure a bit so the note stops. Otherwise we get, which is okay, but really we want, so you really hear the clarity and the distinction between the octaves there. That's what we're looking for. So that would be the first thing I'd recommend. Just bouncing between two notes. Now the actual lick that I've showed you here is using the A minor pentatonic scale, and the way that I would recommend that you look at it is just to think about your first finger and let your little finger kind of find its own way. Remember, it's on the thinner string, kind of 3 frets higher. So the notes of the A minor pentatonic scale on the 3rd string, starting on here on the C, we've got the 5th fret, the 7th fret, the note D, 9th fret, the note E, 12th fret, the note G, and the 14th fret is the note A again. So a good thing to practice first is just moving, using our kind of shifting octaves and using this kind of the triplet pattern. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet. And you can slide from any one that you like to, as long as they're notes in the scale, you're going to be fine. So the actual lick I've showed you is going, now I'm just talking about the first finger now, so when I describe the fret numbers, and I'm assuming the little finger, okay? So we're going 5, 9, 7, 12, 9, 14. I just finished on the high octave A there. But you can finish on whatever note you like, or with a bend or whatever. But that pattern is really interesting and kind of cool, I think, because you're starting on one note, you miss one, go to the next note, back to the one you missed, miss one, up to the next, back to the one you missed, miss one, and you're there. That's how you get the... And it's a good, but remember, you don't have to stick to that. You can... You can really do however you like. You know, there's no set pattern. I'm just trying to show you one I think kind of works. Now, so practice that nice and slow. And practice it until you've got it so it's nice and smooth and flowing. The big trick when you're doing big jumps, if you're going, say, what you want to do is while you're here, my eyes are now looking here, right? Before my hands even move, my eyes are staring at the 12th fret so I can see when my finger arrives. If you kind of eyes follow the finger, you'll always end up going too far and coming back, or not going far enough. So make sure you stare at the place you're going to, and then you can slide your first finger up to that point. So here it'd be looking 5th fret. Now I'm already looking at 9th fret. Fingers there. Now I'm looking at 7th fret. Now I'm looking at 12th fret. Now I'm looking at 9th fret and 14th. That's the trick if you're going to do the big slides, is to always make sure that you're looking at the place you want your finger to go to. Don't watch your finger. Watch the place where you want it to go to. That's using the 3rd string and the 1st string. Of course, it works just as well on the second string. Just then I was using the Dorian mode, G major scale. You can use any scale. The minor pentatonic's good to get used to first, but you can always add in that F sharp note, a lovely one in A minor. So anytime that, you know, on any strings, you could be using it on the thicker ones. I don't think it's as effective on the thicker ones, but on the first and third and the second and fourth, it's a really very, very cool little trick. For this kind of lick, I normally use outside picking, which means that I'd be using a down pick on the thicker string and an up pick on the thinner string. You don't have to, but that's the one that works for me. Let's have a quick look at me experimenting with this lick. I hope you have fun playing about with this sliding octaves lick. It really is a lot of fun, really good one, fairly easy to incorporate. You can adapt the rhythm to suit the kind of the song. Doesn't always have to be a triplet. You can really kind of play around as you see fit, and it's definitely one that you should explore a lot and see what you can get out of it. Have fun, see you for another lick very soon. Take care of yourselves, bye bye.